Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We live in the land of sun and fun, and so what would the Low Country be without bicycles? Locals and tourists alike not only ride for enjoyment, but to maintain a healthy, active lifestyle. So how about a bike that will allow for easier, safer, and more comfortable riding? Well, joining us today is Matt Papka, president of Elev8 Bikes, to tell us about the revolutionary new bike on the market that can provide just that.
Thank you,
Welcome.
Sandy. Thank you, Sandy, very much.
Tell me a little bit about, Matt, the actual kind of the uniqueness of this Elev8 bike.
Sure, I'd be happy to. What's unique about our bike is many people in today's environment, especially our baby boomer market, which includes myself, stop buying bikes at some point because they fear getting on and off a bicycle or starting and stopping. You know, swinging your leg above the seat or coming to a stop and being tippy-toed or leaning over. We've all seen it at stop signs around here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it frightens me when I see, you know, some of the tourists that are on the corner and the light's about to change and they're...
Absolutely, absolutely. It's actually, it's worrisome when you have our bike technology out there that we would want people to be more safer and use our bicycle technology when you see people just, you know, trying to balance at stop signs. What's unique about our bike is when you come to a stop sign, as I'm sitting here talking to you right now, I'm just hanging out, sitting like on a computer chair. And that's where we got the idea from, was a computer chair. You know how you raise and lower a computer chair?
More like a hydraulic.
A hydraulic, exactly. Okay. And our air cylinder is just the same type of premise of a computer chair. So what we do is when I'm at a stop sign, I'm no-handed, sure-footed, not worried about balancing or trying to beat the car because I don't want to stop or looking for a curb or something to balance on. I just simply sit here flat-footed, and when I pull away from the stop sign, I raise the seat up, and it allows me to get maximum leg extension.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm pedaling, my leg extension's proper, which is stretching my muscle.
Right, right.
And it's not bulking it.
And how does the seat actually, like when you want to stop, what do you do?
Great question. We have an actuator button right here called a lock lever button, and we can make micro-millimeter adjustments. So actually the same bike for the same people in the same family could use it at different heights. Say if someone's 6'1" and your spouse is 5'8", you don't really have to do any type of bike adjustments by hand. You can simply stop it wherever you want.
So instead of doing that for gear switching, it's for almost the hydraulics of the bike going up and down.
Exactly. It's as simple as that.
How simple.
And it makes it very simple and very safe at stop signs. You go down, you're flat-footed, no need to be tippy-toed or leaning over. We've all seen that. I've even seen people get off the bike and stand at a stop sign like this.
Yeah.
So no more swinging leg over. Yeah. You could actually mount our bike from behind and just mount it. Yeah. Sit on it flat-footed, pull away. You have full leg extension.
Right.
And you could change the gears without pedaling, which is another feature of our bicycle.
Yeah.
So let me show you that feature. On our bicycle right here is a Shimano internal hub. There is no rear derailleur. This is a very good made, one of the best in the world type of transmissions for a bike. It's all internal hub, no derailleur. So it's less maintenance and less chance of a chain coming off. You could actually change the gear without pedaling. I'm changing the gear right now.
Wow.
So if you pull into your garage and leave it in a high resistant gear, you can actually say, oops, I left it in a high resistant gear, it's time to change it to a lower gear, so you can get on the bike and take off at an easier motion. We also have full suspension. As you notice, most bikes have a hardtail frame technology. Ours is a split frame where two of the parts of the frame join together right at the center. That allows for more suspension. We also have a shock right here and the air cylinder and front forks. So when you hit a bump, you could hit a bump the size of a pedal and you could feel it through your back and your neck. On our bike, the bike absorbs the shock. So it doesn't be absorbed by your back or neck. 79% of all injuries are caused within 25 feet of an intersection.
Wow.
And most people
it makes
are
sense, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. It makes sense. I mean, as soon as you lose your balance, your whole body is just almost raked out of position.
Exactly.
So yeah, I can see where that would happen.
Starting your going up and getting up.
Yeah. So what about people who may want more of a mountain bike or how about kids?
Great question. Kids love our bike. You know how kids have to have like an iPhone, the latest in technology? We never knew kids would like our bike that much. And they love our bike. They're like, Mom, Dad, I want one of these bikes. Look at that seat going up and down. It's so cool.
It moves.
And they say, well, we don't like your handlebars for kids. So what we're engineering right now, in fact, we should have it in a week or two. It's been in engineering for about the last 6 months. We'll have a different handlebar, nubbier tires, a cooler, rattier looking bike for kids. And the kids just absolutely love it. And as teenagers grow so fast, they could actually grow with the bike,
right,
and micro-millimeter adjustments with the seat.
I gotcha.
And kids just absolutely love it.
That's cool. So the bike will be actually coming out this week, correct?
The prototype will be here this week, and we'll test it. This bike we've been testing and engineering for over 4.5 years.
Wow. And
we're ready to go to market. It's absolutely perfect.
That's very cool.
And
Will you go international too?
Yes, we're going international.
Wow.
We get hits on our website from Belgium, New Zealand, Australia,
well, those
Spain.
are huge bike countries. I mean, they do amazing amount of biking over there. So what about your give back for the bike? I mean, what do you feel like the bike itself is going to be able to give back?
Well, I think as a company, we want to be good corporate citizens. And we established Pedal Partners Foundation, which will give back to different charities. Our #1 charity right now would be Wounded Warrior Project. And we really want to, right from the beginning, give to charities.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Well, I think it's going to be a hit. I think it's going to really be a hit, and I wish you much luck with it. And I look forward to seeing this all over the island.
Thank you. Me too.
Thank you, Matt, for joining us today. And we thank you so much. We'll be right back with Talk of the Town.